Hello everyone, hope you had a great day today. I had a pretty good day today. So today, I've mentioned the past two videos that I was going to be talking about friends and friendship, and I'm going to do that today, partially because I haven't really been able to think about much else that I really want to talk about today. So we're just going to be talking about that. And the way that I think I'm going to start off, at least talking about it, is kind of defining what I personally think a friend is, because I know that there's multiple different ways people define what a friend is. And personally, a friend is literally like a step down for a relationship for me. So it's like all the physical, like, nix all the physical parts of a relationship and almost, if not all, of the intimate moments, because like intimacy is such a vast thing that like there are intimate moments that friends can have. So I'm not nixing that thought, but a friend is basically someone that I can hang out with, play games with, just like a buddy, a friend. A person that I can confide in, talk to. We have similar interests. If not, we could have polar opposite interests. In fact, 9 times out of 10, I actually enjoy being friends with my friends that I argue more than my friends that I fully agree with. And I think that's partially why a lot of those people I either kind of start arguments with in some ways or whatnot, because I like being able to talk about things, to the nitty-gritty, to the biggest parts of it. I like being able to talk about stuff. So I like knowing that the person I am, conversing with can expand upon topics and or have topics of their own. If I'm the only one having a conversation, we're probably not going to be friends that much. Like, I don't care if I hang out with someone every day or once a week, once a month. Like, I don't care. The thing I care about is whether or not we are good at communicating. If we are not communicating well, then that is where the problem arises. And oftentimes I find that people have a hard time communicating either their fears, their not likes about a situations, things they disagreed with, and it's mainly because I find that a lot of people are worried that they are going to get a reaction that they of course do not like out of me or out of anyone else. And I totally understand that. However, if I am going to be your friend, much like a partner, if you are not able to call me out on my stuff like I am able to do you, then it's just going to feel like I'm coming at you. And that's not good for either of us, when 9 times out of 10, even if I'm saying something that I disagree about, it is not because I want to cut a friendship or I want to cut a moment or anything like that. It's because I'm actually trying to address it. And 9 times out of 10, people just don't like what it sounds like because they're not used to someone actually being confrontational. It's actually wild. The older I get and the more people I meet, the more that I find that I am what feels like the only confrontational person I know. And everyone else is confrontational when they want to be, is how I've had it described and how I've kind of seen it. I say seen it because even the confrontational parts that I've seen people be is oh, so you did it's bare minimum. You did what you already needed to do. We all know you needed to do. But not the point. Point is, friends are people that you can confide in, hang out with, do things with, someone that cares about you and that you care about. And it seems like a lot of people are, and I thought I was for a while. I genuinely thought I was with how I describe how I talk about friends with my other friends and how I describe my relationships with people. Because I find a lot of people that really only like friends that fit their specific narrative. And while I totally understand and respect it, but if you're around everyone that agrees with you all the time, the growth is nigh, if not, is like low. And then I see groups where, like, I'm a part of a group that disagrees fucking heavily. They may not think it, but they definitely do. And when we are all together, we all, even after bad moments, bad quote unquote, where we all do some type of confronting with each other. I'm getting water. But where we all do some type of confronting with each other, whether we're telling someone that we don't like something, or we're telling something about something that has happened, and yada yada yada. It feels like we all get something out of it, and we're all different the next time we hang out. But when I hang out with people that seemingly are somewhat the gaggle of the same person, I don't really see them like going anywhere. Like they're just like okaying each other's shit. And there's a difference between respecting someone's flow and being like, oh hey, we were all hanging out, like this is just an extreme example of one that I can remember. It's like hey, we've all had like 3 drinks and you've had like 6, and now we all kind of have to babysit you now because you made this decision. But like I can see that I wasn't a part of that group, but I could see that everyone, even though they were okay with now having to take care of that person, they all didn't want to. But no one said anything about it, and no one will say anything about it until I'll get them apart from each other, and then they'll be like, I don't really like that person did that. Like, no one... It's like what I was saying in my opinions video yesterday. Everyone's so scared to share their opinions, or they're scared to challenge people, and I fully get why. People have had experiences that have caused them to not want to have friends, not want to be in more friend groups, not want to make new friends, want to lose their friends. People get experiences that happen to them all the time, I do as well, that changes how you shape, how you look at people, and how you define them, and I fully get it. However, people do make choices. And a lot of people don't realize that they are making a choice based off of their feelings. And I have definitely made decisions based off of my feelings, based off of previous experiences as well. And those decisions have, in some cases, done extremely well for me. And some of them have been self-sabotaging, but 9 times out of 10, if I went to the friend group that was okay with everything, they would just be like, you can talk it out, we understand it, like, we'll just try to help you feel better. And then you got the other side that, even though it really hurts, is like, so do you feel dumb because you did that? Like, we can all see, because you've shown it to us and now you've talked about it, that is clearly not the thing you should have done, and you know you shouldn't have done it. And like, we all get that this side can look more healthy, but in my eyes, obviously because of my own trauma and stuff, this looks better because I feel like I actually get taken care of over here versus over here I feel like I'm just getting like patted on the head like it'll be okay. You know, but friends are different for everyone. Friends for me is like my favorite line from all the movies I've watched probably too many, is from a movie that came out in 2020, I believe. It's A House with a Clock in Its Walls. It has Jack Black, and man, I can't remember her name right now, but it is the lady who said it. The actress who plays as Galadriel in Lord of the Rings. I'm so annoyed I don't remember her name right now because I love her so much. But she says the line, all you really need in life is one good friend. And ironically, even before I saw that movie, I've had one really good friend since kindergarten. I've had a couple other really good friends since, like, I have one, technically two, if we reconnected, since middle school. But I have one friend that's literally from kindergarten. And do we have issues? Yeah, sometimes. But we're really good friends. We know how to call each other out on our stuff, or at least we're getting better at it now, especially because we live together. But we've known each other so long now that, like, it would be incredibly unlikely for there to be something for us to stop being friends. But I meet new people, and I'm trying to start being friends with people, and it's weird feeling like I already can or do have such a well-connected feeling towards people. Like, I don't really have the... I have it a little bit of the social anxiety when I first meet people, but I don't really have it anymore. And I feel like that is partially because I have such good friends and taking care of myself, that I have such good friends that have helped me get better at talking to people, being more comfortable around people. And, a good friend, or friends, or no friends at all, shit, I might even be, like, she may be my best friend, but, like, well, we definitely consider each other siblings more. I consider best friend to really just be a title that is reserved for your partner, because that's kind of in the name, they become your best friend. But we've been friends for so long, I don't really think there's anything that could make us fall apart. But we've been friends for so long that we're basically siblings, and I don't necessarily consider a lot, if anyone else, to really be a friend, because I don't really hang out with a lot of people, if not talk to a lot of people, so I consider a lot of people to be acquaintances. See, it's like that whole experiences with different people, you start categorizing people differently. I definitely still consider people to be my friend. It's just that it's definitely way more acquaintances now. I do a lot of things on my own. So I could end up being one of those people that just has a million animals and a farm in a few years, and I'm visited by just my sister. It's whatever. Friends come and go, and if I still have those friends when I have that farm, then they can come hang out with me in my zoo and my, barn and all my animals. But friends come and go, they spread out, and I feel like the real definer of a friend is whether or not you care about that person. It doesn't matter if you hang out all the time, it doesn't matter if you see each other all the time, it doesn't even matter if you talk all the time. But as long as you still care about that person, then I guess, not even guess, that would still make them important, if not a friend in your eyes. Or really great acquaintance. I don't know. There should be a term for in between acquaintance and friend, for when your friends aren't acting like friends, or couldn't really be considered friends anymore. Just like that middle ground, we need a word for that. But again, another rambler. Tomorrow, though, and I'm putting this at the end of the video just to kind of see who sees this or what have you, whatever. Tomorrow, I'm actually waking up super early and I'm spending basically the whole day setting up my editing software, maybe getting some transitions in, and I'm hopefully going to be having my camera set up so that way come like 5 o'clock, kind of like it was when I started filming this, and I will start filming with my actual camera, and we will start having better videos with better sound quality because I actually will have a mic, but I don't know if my shotgun mic is actually going to come and pick up my voice and not pick up the fan in the corner. If it does, I may go and film in my room, so there may be a slight change of scene, but there will be more changes of scene as I get more into this YouTube stuff. But I hope you enjoyed this rambling video today, and I hope I made sense throughout this. If not, it really was just another rambler. But I hope you have a good night, guys. Peace.